Welcome to my little video about my Opinel No9 Ultra Slim Folder. I took an original Opinel, number 9, carbon steel blade, great little knife. Was doing some work on it when I cracked the handle. And a knife with a cracked handle is useless, so everything went into a project box. Basically looked exactly like this when I had it brand new. Just a little bit of this has been cleaned up on the handle, and the Opinel brand name has been removed and things like that. But basically, it's the same typical design here. Great little Opinel knife. I modified that blade. I turned it into a blade more like a sheep's foot type blade, a Japanese Higonokami type blade. It takes the same sheath design from the Japanese Higonokami. It's a simple knife with 5 pieces of metal to put the whole thing together. You have the blade, you've got a rivet, you've got 2 washers, and you've got this very simply designed U-shaped bent piece of brass. In here I have added a bumper in the back. It is just a piece of cork cut slightly wider than this, about 1/8 of an inch tall, and just push it down in there with a popsicle stick or anything you like, and then once you're done with that, you just close the knife and wedge it in, and it'll stay there. It gives a good bumper so that you don't dull the knife on the back of the brass here. Works very well. I did the exact same design. I went and bought a sheet of brass from the hardware store. I purchased some 1/8 inch brass stock, round stock for the rivets here, and 2 brass washers. So this is all brass. This is high carbon steel. You can see a little bit of a glint on the blade here, this line that runs midway through the blade. I've thinned the blade a little bit. I did all the shaping and the thinning on diamond honing blocks, the cheap ones you get at like Harbor Freight. Works great. You shape the metal. Actually, I put the metal in one of those desktop suction top vices. Put it in there and bend it around by beating it with a hammer, lightly, of course. So you can see, if you look at it close, you can see some of the glint isn't quite even, and that's due to the hammer work. And it does have a little bit of a, especially on this side, there's a few little dents and things like that along the way, but it really doesn't show. Plus, it stays in my pocket all the time anyway. It's a great little pocket folder. It's razor sharp. It'll slice anything. It's an Opinel, so it sharpens very, very fast, very easily. And try to keep this clean. You can use it for cutting boxes, cutting your steak, cutting anything you want. It works great. I've been very happy with the knife. It's 3/16 of an inch thick at these rivets. That's its maximum width. So it is probably about 1/8 of an inch thick for the rest of the body. Super, super thin, and works really, really well as a knife. It's got that same backstop in there. You can probably see that, yeah, right back in here. You can see the cork that's there. Again, that keeps the blade from dulling. Now, one important thing I did on this one is, you can probably see right here, these 2 pieces almost match. That's what gives me most of my friction. When it catches on the cork here, which holds it pretty tightly closed. Once you get it out of there, then it comes up about 90 degrees, and then that starts affecting. Right through here, it's very tight, and then all the way up, and it doesn't come loose. Now, it wouldn't take anything to get it to bend over, but when it's open, it pretty much stays open. It's great for peeling, coring apples. I need a tool like this that I can use for both food and for opening packages. I don't need an everyday carry that's going to be able to pry the heel off of a boot or you know, pry open a car door or open a bottle of pop or anything like that. All I need is just a nice, sharp, good, reliable blade, and that's what this is. It works really well. If you've got a spare Opinel blade around, I would highly recommend you just experiment a little bit with it, because this is a very simple design. It works really, really well. You want to make your measurements so that the back edge of the Opinel will hit the back edge of your brass, and that's where the stop point is. The rest of it, it's all just a friction. Just as long as you bend these in, and it's very simple. You go to a countertop. And you'll press the brass in. The brass bends fairly easily, so you press one side in till it's about center, the other side till it's about center. Keep doing that till they touch, and then after that, once you open it up, it'll create a gap there that the knife is more comfortable with. And there you go. You have a very good, very reliable folder. Not to be used for playing around, not for knife fights or anything like that. You had this in a knife fight, as soon as someone hits it backwards, you're going to slice your fingers open. This is a utility blade and a utility blade tool only. There you go. Have a great day.